Hi, my name is Brittany Bella Castro, and this is a practice to foster abundance. Okay, so to begin, or before we begin, it would be helpful to have two blocks. If you don't have two blocks, grab something that can act like a block, like a rolled up towel with like a rubber band around it, or a thick book, or something of that nature, something that you can just use as support. And it'll be helpful to have a strap, yoga strap, or you can grab a long scarf, just something that, again, you can just kind of use. It doesn't have to tie together, okay? Okay, so we're going to begin laying on the back. Just have your props nearby. And just lay on the back, bring the feet as wide as the mat, let the knees fall in, let the body rest down. And let your hands come to the low belly, kind of hip area here. And start to first just feel where your breath is. Notice where you feel the breath in your body. Notice how you feel your body on the ground. Notice what's there for you. And then start to bring your awareness to your low belly pelvic region. As you inhale, allow your low belly to balloon out. As you exhale, allow the pelvic floor to really relax and the belly just to relax. Inhale, expand the low belly. Exhale, relax it. Keep breathing like this. And of course, the breath will come up into the chest as well, but just you want it to originate from the low belly. And just notice how you feel as you're starting to kind of integrate to this lower region of the body, which energetically speaking is the first and second chakra. The first chakra, Muladhara chakra, connecting us to a sense of security, stability, this idea of having our basic needs met. And then the second chakra is more of this fluidity and beyond the basic needs, right? This idea of thriving. And also the second chakra connects us with sexuality and pleasure. But for the sake of today, we're going to focus on the fact that both of these chakras also connect with money and abundance. With the first chakra connecting to more of this kind of basic stability, and the second chakra connecting more with the emotionality of it, and their ability to thrive. So take another full breath in and expand the low belly, the belly, the heart, and all the way up into the collarbones. And then release from the collarbones to the heart, to the belly, to the low belly. And do that again. Inhale from the low belly, to the heart, to the collarbones. And exhale from the collarbones, to the heart, to the belly, to the low belly. And then from here, pull the knees into the chest and let them open wide. And just notice what's there as you open the knees wide. Notice how it feels. Let the exhale create a settling here, a softening. Let the inhale create an awareness, an alertness, a presence. And then start to circle your knees. Use your hands as opposed to just using the power of the legs. And just circle the legs away from each other. And you're starting to stimulate the low pelvic floor, the hips, the low back. And then taking your circles the opposite way. And pulling the knees back in, and either staying here or taking it deeper, holding onto the ankles or the feet. You can stay right here for now and just feel the back on the ground. Flex the feet, soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth, stick out the tongue, and roll the eyes up for a clearing, cleansing lion's breath. Go ahead and do that again. Inhale. Lion, relax your shoulders. One more. Now from here, kick your feet up if that feels right. If it doesn't, you can just keep them back where they were. Hold on to the knees. Just nice deep breaths. Notice what you feel in the hips and the low back. Maybe there's some movement that happens. Maybe it's stillness. Take a full breath in through your nose. And let it go. Release the legs, pull the knees into the chest. Go ahead and lift the head and bring the nose to the knee and give yourself a great big squeeze as you inhale. And then as you exhale, take your strap or whatever you have and lower back down. Lower your left leg down to the ground and bring the strap around the ball of the right foot. If possible, hold the strap in each hand so there's an evenness in the foot. Flex the right foot, soften the shoulders, pull the low belly down and breathe. And just feel, make sure the leg is right, the heel is right over the hip, so you're not pulling the leg in. And your leg is strong, the foot is flexing, both feet are. Lifting through the kneecap, engaging the quadricep, and just feel the stability of the right leg. And start to soften your body. And start to create space. When we can feel the energy that this practice provides us in this particular experience, this moment, this feeling of stability, right, we can start to embody the qualities that we might want or need in our lives. Right, so right now, feel the stability of the legs, feel the opening of them. And let yourself really feel that on a deeper level. And then take the right hand onto the strap. Get me close to the foot if you'd like. Left hand roots the leg down and start to open the leg a little bit and just find that extension. Keep the left hip down. Maybe you go deeper so your elbow can rest. Maybe you take a block under your thigh or your ankle. Keep the left hip down, the left side of the body down, and just feel the space here that you're creating. And just let the breath be what it is right now. We'll come into an ujjayi breath a little bit. If you have it natural in your practice, that's cool too. And just breathe. And soften. Soften any stress you might have today. By simply just choosing to engage with your body and your breath. And then pulling the low belly down, lifting the leg. And then switching hands. And from here, you might need to scooch a little, depending on what's around. And then your leg's going to come all the way across, but you want to keep your left shoulder rooted. And the heel stays aligned with the hip. And so the left might come all the way down, it might hover, you might rest it on a block. Gaze to the right palm, and then let your eyes close. Right? And just feel the outer hip, right, the IT band, and just feel the body here. And we can connect with the legs, or we can connect with this grounding sensation of the first chakra. Right? So right now we're just moving into the first chakra. Take another full inhale and let it go. And then bending the knee, releasing your strap and coming to a figure 4 hip stretch. So landing on your back, Right ankle on the left thigh. Release the hands around the back of the left thigh. Pull your right knee, or press your right knee away, and just start to get into the hips a little bit. And the hips oftentimes hold our unexpressed, unreleased emotions. And the topic of abundance is specifically money, right? It can be really emotional. It can bring up stress, can bring up fear, can bring up shame, can bring up guilt. Right, so right now, just start to allow the breath to maybe process just anything that's in the body. You don't have to think about it. But just imagine that anything that might be stuck in the body, right, is just starting to move and shift as you start to stretch the body. And you're welcoming this kind of deeper conversation that requires no words. And then when you're ready, your right hand will come to the outer edge of the foot. Either the left foot will come to the ground or go straight. And you can keep the heel down or lift it up. Left hand can be on your body, your thigh, or overhead. But keep the left side of the body down. Right? And just breathe here. Take another full breath in. And let it go. And then from here, just pull the right knee into the chest, lift the head, bring nose to knee as you inhale. And then exhale, extend the leg down and flex the feet. Reach the arms overhead. Arch the back for a second. And then bring the back onto the ground as you flex the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Turn the palms in. Soften the shoulders and feel the whole back onto the ground, which should make the core engage here. It's like you're in Tadasana, standing mountain pose, but on your back. Good, and just feel the body here. And see if you can bring the breath into the back. See if you can let the back expand into the ground. Hug the inner thighs and take one more breath. And then grab your strap again. Keep the right leg nice and engaged. And go ahead and wrap the strap around the ball of the left foot. Extend the left leg to the sky. Hold the strap in both hands and flex the left leg, the left foot. Engaging the kneecaps, softening the shoulders, rooting the back, and just breathing here, maybe closing your eyes. And just notice what you feel here. Allow your body to open. And knowing that as you do that, you don't have to actually do anything. What would happen if you just let it happen? Notice anywhere where you're holding on to tension. See if you can soften it. Taking another full inhale. And exhale. And then from here, you'll climb the left hand up the strap. Then slowly open the leg a little bit to notice where you are. And then maybe taking it deeper, staying there. And just breathing here. Left hand can root the left thigh down or come somewhere else. And then just flexing both legs, pulling the low belly in, and breathe. Consider what it feels like, or might feel like, to open up to that which you need or that which you seek. A lot of times when it comes to abundance, receiving money even, we tend to feel like we have to do stuff to make that happen. What would happen if you also brought an energy of allowing, of welcoming, of accepting? Pull the low belly down, lift the leg, and then cross the leg across your body. Extending your left arm out, gazing to the left, and just breathing here. And as you're here, start to just consider the areas of your life that are already abundant. Maybe you feel a lot of love right now. Maybe you have a lot of ideas. Maybe you have a lot of fun or a lot of friendship. Maybe you have a lot of money and you need abundance in another area. Start to feel where abundance lives in your life. And as you do that, can you feel gratitude? Bring yourself back to center, hook the left ankle onto the right thigh, and release the hands around the back of the right thigh. And just rest as you rest in this gratitude for the abundance that is showing up in your life. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's breath. Maybe it's sunshine. Can you allow yourself to be grateful for what you have? Maybe even so much so that you start to smile. From here, the left hand holds the outside of the foot. The right leg can either bend or straighten, and the leg can stay down or come up. Keep the right hip rooted either with your hand or the hand can come somewhere else. And breathe. And keep being with this feeling of gratitude for a little longer. As you just remember, like, oh wait, I've got that. Even if you're watching this, you have a means to watch this, right? Your body is able to engage some way in this practice. Okay? And then from here, go ahead and pull the left knee into the chest, bring the head to the knee. Take an inhale. And then extend the left leg down. Again, flex the feet, spin the inner thighs in, hug the legs together. Press the spine right into the ground, the whole back, and then reach your hands to the sky. Plug your shoulders in and then reach overhead, but keep the back on the ground this time, the whole time. Good. Just feel the core engaging. Feel the strength and power of your body and breathe. And then from here, reach your arms forward towards your toes. Tuck your chin and lift your upper body off the ground. Pulling the belly in. Staying here, or maybe lifting your legs as well, pointing your toes for stretch pose. You can stay here, or the heels can come back down. Good. And keep pulling the belly in here and feel the stability of your core. Feel the challenge here. If it feels like one. Take another full inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And then rise up either with bent legs or straight legs to Navasana. You might need to bring your heels down and scoot your butt back a little bit. If you do that, and just holding here for this space of stability, of power. Focus your eyes, your gaze on your big toes. Take another 3. 2. Take one more inhale. And on your exhale, bring your feet down to the ground. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your heels in a little bit. Roll your shoulders back. Ground your feet, ground your hands, lift your hips, and let your head either stay lifted a bit or roll back, whatever feels good. And just feel the opening across the chest, right? Space that oftentimes holds gratitude. Exhale out of your mouth. Take another inhale. And then lower your hips down. I'm just going to try and face the camera. Okay, and grab my clap. And just sit up nice and tall on one of your blocks or a blanket or whatever you have. And gather your hands at your heart center. Draw the shoulders back, bow into yourself. We're going to start with the sound of Lam, the mantra connected with the root chakra, Muladhara, 3 times, right? Feeling this energy of stability, right? Of these basic needs being met, grounding of resource. If you'd like, you can imagine a red light. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Inhale for 3. Take it open to mouth, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Open mouth, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Open mouth, inhale. Close your mouth, exhale. Keep breathing. Feeling your ujjayi breath here. So the ujjayi breath is this audible hushing breath that is created by engaging your glottis. Try to stay with this breath. And then bring yourself to the top of your mat into squat. So come to your squat. The heels are on the ground. So if they're not, it's okay to sit on a block or roll something under your heels. And sitting up nice and tall. Let's actually all start with a block under your seat. Right? Even if you don't feel like you need one. So feel that extra stability. And then lift all 10 toes, lift the arches, and then lift your chest. Right? So it's not enough to get the heels down and be in the shape. You don't want to be rounded. So lift the chest. The block can be on another height if needed, or a pillow, whatever you have. Sitting up nice and tall. Right? And just feel your body here. Right? So hugging the knees into the arms and the arms into the knees. Right? And taking a big full inhale. Hold the breath, and then I want you to pull up the pelvic floor muscles, right? So holding that, holding the breath, pulling the low belly in and tucking the chin a little bit. Coming into these 3 bandhas, holding for 3, 2, and then 1. Blow the breath out. Do that again. Inhale. Engaging Mula Bandha, that low root lock. Good. And just holding that one this time. And just holding that lock as you close your eyes. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. And then 1, blow it out your mouth. Releasing the lock. Again, take an inhale, last one. Just engaging Muladhara, or Mula Bandha, this root lock, right? Connecting all the way up into the core, pulling up the pelvic floor muscles. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and then blow it out, release it. Good. From here, bring your hands down, turn your feet in, and bring your feet hip width apart. Squeeze the block between your thighs. So the feet are 2 fist widths apart, hands in front of you 6 inches. Lift all 10 toes. Squeeze the block with the thighs as you roll it back, and then fold forward, releasing your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Good. Lean into the fingertips a little. Make sure your heels are down and your toes are up. Squeeze the block, squeeze the belly, and breathe here. Let the exhale be really like strong release breath like this. In the head. Do that again. Inhale. And then 1 more of those. Good. And then from here, go ahead and bend the knees, release the toes, and come back to your ujjayi breath. Sweep the arms to the sky. Feeling a little more fire and heat in your practice. The knees are behind the toes, the low belly pulls in. Take a big full breath in. Blow out your mouth as you sit deeper. Halfway inhale. Coming into a quick breath of fire. So sharp exhales out your nose as you drop your belly in, like this. If you need to go slower, that is fine. The inhale comes naturally. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale, dive forward and release the hands behind the back. Lift them off the back, stretch out the shoulders, and lift and lower the arms a few times as you buzz your lips. Inhale. Shake out your head, let go of some stress. 1 more. And then bend the knees, sweep the arms, chair pose. Inhale. Sit deeper, lion's breath. Rise up as you inhale, maybe adjusting the block, pulling the belly and the ribs in, sweeping the arms to the sky, pointer fingers steeple, and then exhale up and over to your right side stretch. Taking an inhale. Exhale. Rising tall in. Exhale, other way. Inhale. Exhale. Rise up. Fingers interlace, palms flip inside out. Inhale. Softening the shoulders. Exhale, leaning back a little. Taking a full inhale. And then exhale, diving forward. Shaking out your head. Inhale, touch shins, open chest. Exhale, fold. Release your block. Feet can stay hip width for more stability, which I recommend tonight because this is what we're working on, is stability. So keeping this, and then inhale, rising back up, sweeping the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. And just take a moment to feel yourself. And then just casting out from your heart. You don't even have to think about it. Just let your heart cast out what it needs right now. Be specific in what you need. Cast it out. Then open your palms, right? In the space of recognizing that you are ready to receive what you need. And gather your hands together, bring them back to the heart. And inhale, take this with you as you sweep the arms up to the sky. And then you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, open the chest. Exhale, step back, hold plank pose. Feel the power of plank pose. Pull the belly in, lengthen your tailbone, keep your hips and head aligned with the shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower flat to the ground, untuck the toes, feel the body, the pelvis on the ground. Inhale, come up into a baby cobra, opening the chest. Exhale, letting your forehead drop down to the ground. Tuck the toes, pull the belly in, lift the shoulders, inhale, push up plank pose. And then exhale, hold downward facing dog. And just breathe here. Continuing to hold your downward facing dog. Letting the hands be about mat width apart, widening the shoulders as you root the fingers, especially the pointer finger and thumb down. Widening the shoulders, pulling the low belly in, lifting the hips off of the shoulders, and breathe here. Taking another full inhale. And then exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Pull into the pit of the belly as you inhale. And then exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold it deep. Inhale, rise it tall. Sweep the arms. Bring the hands to heart. Exhale. Arms lift. Inhale. And dive forward. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Hold plank as you inhale. Lower flat, exhale. Interlace the fingers, stretch the fingers back, lift the chest, keep the feet pressing, but lift the kneecaps. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. And out. One more inhale, lift a little taller. And then lower down, bring the hands aligned with the breastbone, tuck the toes. Inhale, push up plank. And exhale, push back down dog. Take a breath in. And out. Inhale. Let it out of your mouth. And then inhale, lift the hips, bend the knees. Exhale, walk, step, or jump. Halfway, lengthen. Full deep exhale. Rise tall. Inhale. Gather your hands. Exhale. Rise. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Half. Inhale. Plank pose. Exhale. This time take an inhale. Either lower flat or hover halfway with knees down or up for chaturanga. Slide forward for cobra, the thighs down, or up dog with the thighs up. And then exhale, push back downward facing dog. Take one full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And then lift the right leg up to the sky as you inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Keep the left shoulder lifted, pull the belly in, relax the head. Take another inhale. And then exhale, bring the knee or the foot all the way forward in between your hands. Keep the feet hip width apart. And let's start by bringing the hands onto the hips to really foster stability here. Bending the right knee and pulling the belly in and up as the tailbone lengthens, the back heel expands. The shoulders stack over the hips. And then sweep the arms up to the sky, right? And kind of turn your palms open a little bit in this receiving mode. And rolling your heart open, considering what are you receiving right now? What did your heart cast out? Take another full inhale. Good, and then exhale, bring the hands to prayer and twist. Bring the left elbow onto the right thigh. You can always bring your back knee down if you need to, but just feel the stability here, whether the knee is up or down. Revolve through the heart. Feel the thighs, the hips here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take one more full inhale. And then exhale, plant the hand on blocks or floor. And then walk your hands forward and lift the back leg, fold over the right leg. Really lift, finding stability in the right quadricep and kneecap. Lift the 5 toes of the right foot, lifting the arch, and fold, relax your head. Keep your hips squared, back leg lifted. Take another full inhale. And then exhale, bend the knee and bring the foot next to the right foot, folding forward. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise tall, inhale, sweep the arms. Hands to heart, exhale. Arms reach, inhale. Dive forward, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Plank pose, exhale. Hold plank, inhale. Chaturanga or any modification, exhale. Cobra, inhale or up dog. Down dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hip, exhale. Staying here, keep the shoulders squared, the belly in as you inhale. And then exhale, carefully step the foot through. Bring the hands on hips for crescent lunge. Pull the low belly in, the tailbone lengthens, the heel extends, the knee bends, shoulders stack. Inhale, sweep the arms, and hold the palms up again like you're receiving. Take 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Hands to heart as you exhale, twist. Right elbow, left thigh. Tuck that left hip in and breathe. And just what's there for you. Just notice so far how this practice is making you feel. One more inhale. And then let your exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, standing split, back leg lifts. Left toes lift, belly pulls in, kneecap lifts, hips stay square. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath in. And then exhale, bend the knee, bring the foot down. Fold. Halfway, find length. Fold, exhale. Rise tall. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart, exhale. So you can stay hip width or come together. Bend the knees, sweep the arms, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Dive forward, exhale. Halfway lengthen, inhale. And this time, step your left foot all the way back, round the heel toes, turn in, bend the right knee. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. So back toes are turned to the front corner of the mat. Press through the outer edge of the foot, pull the belly in, soften the shoulders, just find space here as you breathe. Keep pulling your ribs in. Take another inhale. And then exhale, and release the hands behind the back. Right thumb and pinky on top. Maybe widen the leg a little. Roll the chest open as you inhale. Feel the power in your legs. And then exhale, dive forward inside your right leg. Soften your shoulders, your head, your jaw, and your agenda. And breathe. Strong in your back leg without locking the knee. Left hip is pulling forward. One more. And then inhale, rise back up, warrior one. And then exhale, fold inside the leg. Go ahead and widen the foot to the edge. Come to the ball of the back foot. And let's start by dropping the knee down. You can use blocks under your forearms if you need to, or you can just come right down onto your forearms. Flex the right foot and let the inner edge of the right foot come off the mat as you lift the chest. Really flex the toes. Go ahead and just breathe here, breathing into the hips. Extending your heart, try not to drop your head. Again, if you need support, use the support. Take another full inhale. Lion's breath out. Now come up onto the hands. You can stay right here. You can come back down to the forearms. Or you can bring your left hand on the floor, block, and reach your right hand back to grab the left foot. If this is too much, if this hurts your knee, just come out and just hold. You're still getting a stretch. Kick your heel in a little, spread the toes, and roll up and through the chest. Pull the belly in, squeeze a little bit in and up through the hips. Maybe the foot kicks away more, or maybe it draws in. Whatever feels better for you. And just breathe here for 5. Maybe you come to fingertips, take some weight off of that wrist. Open the chest, 4. 3. 2. And then release your hand for 1. And then from here, ground the foot and step the back foot forward. It's going to be alive. Drop the hips down. And then if you need the block, use it, or maybe this time no block. Roll open through the chest, pull in through your belly as you breathe here. And just notice what you feel in your hips. And we're going to come back to that fire breath. Take a big breath in, blow it out, halfway, and begin. Ten more seconds. Exhale, fold forward. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Notice the imbalance in the hips. Exhale, fold, or just in the body. And we're going to balance that out right now. Inhale, sweep the arms. Hands to heart, exhale. Arms lift, inhale. Dive forward, exhale. Relax your head halfway, inhale. Right foot back, left foot forward. Toes turn in, press to the outer edge of the foot, bend the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. Pull the ribs in the belly in, soften the shoulders, and breathe. Take another full inhale. And then exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Left thumb and pinky on top. Ribs are pulling in. Sorry, this shirt might not look like that's happening, but it is. Okay? And then rolling open through the chest, maybe widening the foot a little, and diving inside the left leg. The right hip is pulling forward. Back leg is strong without locking the knee in. Breathe here. All right, stay with it. Feel the legs supporting you. If you need to bring your hands down, you always can. 2 more. 1 more. Now pull the core in, inhale, rise back up. Center the foot. Soften for a second. Take another inhale. And then fold forward. Lift the back heel, widen the left foot. Bring the back knee down. Let the knee open a little. And again, you want the foot to be stable as you lift the inner edge. And then come down to forearms on blocks or floor. This side might be different, so check in with this side. Just open the chest and breathe. Notice what you feel. Notice the information that the hips are holding for you. Keep the spine nice and long. 2 more breaths. One more. And rise up. You can stay here Or you can reach back, grab your foot, press your heel in, roll your shoulder open, and breathe. Squeeze in and up through the hips as to not sink. Take another inhale. Lion's breath. Inhale. And then bring the hand down. Lift the back knee up. And one more time, it might take a couple steps to get there. You'll come into your Malasana squat once more. Squeezing and lifting the hips a little, keeping the arches lifted. Try not to collapse, right? And take a breath in. Blow out your mouth. Halfway. Begin. Exhale. Big full inhale. Lion's breath. Fold forward. And the feet hip width apart. Squeeze the block back in between the thighs. Push the block back. And then either hold the elbows and bend the knees a little, or take the first two fingers and scoop up the big toes. When the thumbs over the first two fingers, spin the thighs back and fold, releasing through your neck, your jaw. Keeping the legs strong without locking out the knees. Spine is long. And just breathe. Let's do one more. Maybe out of your mouth, exhale. Release your hands, inhale halfway. Unfold. From here, go ahead and release your block. And you're going to go ahead and just, what do I want to do here? Just turn to face in the long ways of your mat, preferably to face the camera or the TV. And inhale, opening through the chest, the belly pulls in. Walk the hands back. Lift all 10 toes to lift the arches. And then bend the elbows and fold and shift the weight forward a little bit and just feel here. Notice what's there. Relax your head. If you want to take a different hand hold, you can, right? Or just stay with your hands on the ground. Take another full inhale. Fold a little deeper. And then lift halfway up. From here, bring the hands onto the hips. And then stand up slowly. Okay, so I'm going to mirror here since we're facing the same way, right? So from here, take your right foot and turn your right foot out. Bend the right knee and push your left hip back a little. Pull the belly and ribs in and reach the arms out and turn the palms up today. Good, and just breathe here in your warrior two. Press the outer edge of the back foot. And soften a little, maybe even smile. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, bring the right forearm onto the right thigh, scoop the tailbone in, lift the chest, and then reach the left arm all the way overhead, snuggle the shoulder in, press the right shoulder back and roll open and breathe. Keep squeezing the right knee open. One more breath. And then rise up. Straighten the leg, lift both kneecaps and reach up and back for a radiant triangle. Try not to sink into the back, so keep everything lifted. Just take a breath in and out. Now rise up, turn the right toes all the way in and the left toes all the way out. Come right into warrior two on the other side. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls up, and then find your focus as the palms flip up and breathe. Take a full inhale. And then exhale the left forearm onto the left thigh. Scoot your tailbone under, lift your chest, and then swim the arm overhead. Snuggle the shoulder in, left shoulder back, and open the chest. Press to the outer edge of the back foot. Make sure you have the heel to arch alignment. Take another breath in and out. One more. Okay, rise up, straighten the leg, reach it all the way back for a radiant triangle. And then you're going to rise up, bend the knee. You're actually going to windmill yourself all the way down and step back. Plank pose, inhale. And then bend the elbows, either lower flat or to a hover. Lower down into a cobra, upward facing dog. And then press back, downward facing dog. Good, stay here as you breathe in and out. Notice what you feel now that you've been here. It's been a bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your head, one more breath. From here, bring your knees down. Stick a block between your inner upper thighs, or whatever you have. Your hands on your hips, push the block back with your inner upper thigh. Draw the tailbone down. Draw the shoulders back. If you can, let the fingers come up on your back. If not, out to the sides is fine. Lift the chest, spread the chest. Keep the tailbone long and start to curl back. Try not to crunch your neck. Right, so move from the chest, move from the space. Good. Keep hugging and find stability in the legs. Stay here. Or as long as your hips stay over your knees, you can go back further and bring your hands on your heels and roll the chest open and breathe here. Only if you're here and it feels okay, you can bring your head back. Otherwise, keep it up. Keep breathing. What are you creating space for? Take another full inhale. Lion's breath. Use your core. Use the stability of the legs to come up. Good. And then from here, go ahead and release your block. Bring it between your feet and sit down. Okay. Let your inner thighs hug in. And if this isn't good for your knees, cross-legged is fine. Draw your tailbone in, your shoulders back. And let the hands come palms up on your thighs. And just close your eyes. So again, come into this visualization of what it is that you want, what you need in your life right now. And what these things are desires. And then desires often are connected to our attachments, which are then connected to suffering. Right? Because we oftentimes weigh our happiness through whether or not we are going to receive the things that we want and need. So in this moment, what would happen if you let go of the attachment of that from which you seek? Just let it go. And instead, you just held on to the gratitude. You just kept the gratitude. What would happen if you just felt the receiving of whatever it is that you seek? As if it's already happening. And it's landing that job that you want, that client, or a relationship, calling it in. Even if it's a particular amount of money, a particular idea, whatever it is, can you just embody it right now? Feel those feelings of having it in your life. But also being unattached the way that it's supposed to come. Or even what it's supposed to look like. And then can you trust so deeply in the unfolding of your own existence that in that trust is so much magic and wisdom and love. Take a very full inhale. Hold it in. And place your hands to your heart. Inhale more. And as you exhale, drop your hands in surrender and exhale. And then gather your hands again at your third eye center as you take a deep breath in. Hold it in. Inhale more. And then exhale, bow to the earth. Rise back up. Release the block. Extend the legs. Cross the right leg over the left leg. The left leg can stay straight or come in. But if your right cheek doesn't come down, then you're going to straighten the leg. Right hand behind you, left arm up. Hook the elbow and twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Twist. Lengthen. Twist. One more. Come back to center. And just snuggle the right knee on top of the left knee. Let their feet come open. If this doesn't work, an easy cross-leg position with the right leg in front is just fine. Make sure that the knees are stacked, the feet are equidistant. Lift up tall, and then fold yourself forward, keeping your tush on the ground. Maybe your stocking block so your forehead can rest. Maybe the palms are up for receptivity, down for grounding, and breathe. Three more breaths here. Rise up. Lean back. And release your legs. Take a moment just to feel it. Maybe there's some movement that comes along with that. And then the right leg straightens and the left foot crosses over. Leg can be straight or bent. Sitting up tall, left cheek roots, left hand behind, right arm reaches. And then hook the elbow and twist. Lengthen you on the inhale, keep the right hip back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Twist. One more. Come back to center. Go ahead and stack the knees, open up the feet maybe, or just come to a cross-leg position, sit up tall. And then fold yourself forward, maybe using blocks as support. And just breathe into the hips, into the information that they hold. And just pay attention, right? Just listen. One more breath. And then slowly rising up, releasing the blocks, releasing the legs out in front, maybe some rocks. And then letting the feet come together, the knees apart, bringing the heels close to you, opening the chest, fanning the feet, and then lengthening forward with a nice long spine. Feel free to have the elbows in, holding the feet, or extend the arms out and bow into yourself. Exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. From here, slowly rise up. Release your legs. Scoot your seat and lie down on your back. Come into Happy Infant Pose one more time, noticing what it's offering now. Now that we've gotten into the hips and the low back and the legs so much. Taking a very full inhale. Letting it go. Releasing the hands from the feet, pulling the knees in, and lifting the head. Take an inhale here. And then extend your legs out for Shavasana. Feel free to use any support under your knees or your head. Letting your body release down to the ground. And just allowing your body to be held. Feeling the points of contact between your body and the ground. Your heels on the ground. Lower legs on the ground. Thighs on the ground. Seat on the ground. Back on the ground. Shoulders on the ground. Arms on the ground. Hands on the ground. Head on the ground. Feel the support in your body, beneath your body, and all around your body. Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Feel your breath in your body on the ground. Your hands on what feels like center. And know that at this space of center holds all the abundance of the universe. Remembering that we are made up of the same matter that stars are made of. Feel your own existence. And then make any little movements or stretches before drawing the knees in and rocking to one side. And slowly coming up to sit when you feel ready. Bringing your hands to your heart, or anywhere that feels good to you, and bowing in. And we will close with the sound of three VAMs, V-A-M. If you'd like, you can imagine an orange light. This is connected to the other chakra we worked with, Svadhisthana chakra, the second chakra. Big breath in. Out. Your thumbs to your third eye center, opening your fingers and welcoming in all the abundance, light, the love that seeks to find you. Let it in. Be available to it. Namaste. Thank you. If you like these practices, I do one every month. Subscribe and you will never miss one. You can also find me at Beyond Asana on Instagram. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Peace.